entering a world of realization in exact infinite balance.
Infinite balance, giving you that energy from the cosmos to your centers flows right here in a beautiful day. You know, right now it's kind of chilly, but in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, they said it's going to be a high of 15. So I'm here in the morning now around 8:30, 9 o'clock, and there's no place I'd rather be right now than taking all this energy. So what we're going to talk about right now is chosen one. Are you a chosen one? And what are the signs if you are one? So in this society right now, let's be honest, there's a lot of followers, and followers because they're afraid to be themselves, they're afraid to rattle cages or whatnot. But there are the select few that no matter what position, they're gonna speak their mind. They're just cut from a different cloth, and they wanna spread their knowledge to other people then. So when it comes to a chosen one, one of the immediate signs of a chosen one is people that are questioning everything. They don't take nothing for what it is. And these could be people from, you know what, more or less in their early adulthood. Because we know say when people get older in age, by the time they get to that time, it's time for them to go to another realm if they choose to. And when look at picking of them born, little children, all that, they question a lot of things also. But the parents them is like, unfortunately from a young age, they're teaching their kids generally not to question things, just to obey. So talking about in the middle, that middle section there with the adult them. So when it comes, one of the first one is just questioning everything, knowing that there needs to be a reason for someone to say what they're saying. There have to be a reason for actions that happen. You just want to see the truth for what it is and transparency. Let me start in my journey now, going through my awakening when it comes to just questioning a lot of things. And I noticed that especially in the spiritual community now, believe it or not, a lot of people in the spiritual community, they don't want to be questioned. Which is ironic because they're telling people to be themselves. A good example of this for me anyway is I was following one of the channels there. Depending on what you're looking at now, there's a channel on Instagram. And this person talking about reptilians and how Beyonce is one, and etc. etc. Went into detail about it. So I just asked a question, and I know say when you put comments and questions on the comment page or section, I know people will interpret that the way how they want to interpret it, as being malicious, you know, evil and all that, or nice, or whatever the case is. So I go into detail about it. I put in brackets nicely, or interesting, or interested, and then I put what my thing is. So I try to make the best of the person that's reading it, that I'm not coming down to, you know, be malicious and be hateful. So my question was simply, where do you get all this information from? Because I see other sites and all that, and whenever I ask that question, I never get a reply. They just say, I know, or they say it's been channeled to me. And then when they ask, it's been channeled to me, I ask, how do you know the person that's channeled to you is giving you the correct information? And then they don't want to answer anymore after that. So that was just a question for me. Like, I think, for instance, for people watching this right now, any type of question you have, I gotta answer it to the best of my ability, and I'll keep on answering, until I guess there's a stalemate or something like that. Because in my spiritual journey, Mino said being transparent is number one, or numero uno, or all, however you want to say it, is to be 100% authentic. So anyways, another sign to show that you are a chosen one is you want to help people. You talked about how you question everything. The next one, you're finding the truth, and you want to help other people find the truth, and you want to go into detailed information talking about those people, about how you came up to your truth, kind of like the way how I'm speaking right now. Again, star seeds, star souls. A lot of people are keeping things covered up, especially when it comes into this matrix here, whether it's the 9 to 5 that they want to do, or other things, just like the whole politics. You know, I don't watch the news. I just like hear from hearsay, whether it's that, whether it's just other institutions that are just speaking in ways where you know there's something going in, but they don't want to tell you. So one of the other sides of being a chosen one is seeing the truth for what it is, and you are sharing it for people that want to learn about it. Chosen ones will gravitate to each other. The universe will bring them together as one to share information, because that's just how the universe works in that fashion. Another sign that you are a chosen one is that you've come to some sort of an awakening, kind of like a reborn. A good example is from the movie The Matrix, where Neo passes on, then he gets reborn, then he sees the Matrix for what it is. That's an example right there. So people could go through that through a death of a family member or a spouse, close one to them. One of my major awakenings was the passing of a soulmate. Almost going upon a year now. And that made me see how this world is, and how you literally need to make your own reality tunnel to get your type of reality. But every other person has their different types of awakenings. Whether it's, like I said, the death of someone, maybe they meet that special person. It doesn't have to be a love interest or something, just something that, some person that when they speak to them, they open up their minds and their eyes in a way that has never been opened before. Some people may have an awakening by all of a sudden just waking up out of the bed and wondering, what's the point of this? Like, why am I going to work 9 to 5, then coming to bed just to wake up to go to work again in a continuous cycle? So, right there are a few forms of knowing if you are a chosen one. So, do you feel that you're a chosen one? Star seeds, star souls. Break that branch, share it between everybody. Show them that you are an individual and you're making your own reality tunnel. just like right here, sir, in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. If you say we want to share with you at least this type of reality with the water, with the springtime, with the warmness which I want to come. So everybody out there in the north, south, east, and west, stay blessed, blessed, and more blessed.
Choose the blue pill. Go to bed. Wake up. Have a blessed day. And let society control your reality. Take the red pill. Control your own reality. And now show you how to.